Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining this month's Shamanic Clearing Meditation. Today is a dark moon, which means it's the perfect time to take inventory. Some things you'll notice just fall away. Others might want to reaffirm a message for you. And you may also just receive a confirmation or support for a habit that you have aspired to have and created in your life. My name is Amy Kimmick. Please get comfortable and start taking your breaths. And as you're getting settled, I just want for you to listen to the way that your body naturally gets calm. Maybe you have a particular spot that you lay in, or an intention like turning your brain off. Or going inward. This month is about returning home. And coming close to the relationship that you want to have with yourself, the relationships that you want to belong in, and trusting yourself. It's also a time where the nodes of fate are changing, so you may notice that your focus, your pivot, happens the end of this month as well. And ever so close to you, your breath is. We're going to start running energy with your breath. So taking a deep breath in and fill up your lungs. And a deep breath in, filling up your belly. And energetically opening the palms of the hands like there's light beams. You could breathe light through your hands. Now we want to bow to your heart, that left heart line. Really give yourself a nourishing breath of gratitude for coming here, for listening and getting closer to what it is that you want, what wants to be acknowledged and recognized, this beautiful heart. This gorgeous babe that shows up. And we'll have you breathe into your head, your face, your neck as well. Opening the crown and your psychic and telepathic channels to source, to your unconditionally loving presence, and any downloads that are meant for you. As we open and listen, we notice that there's a healing point. And if we make ourselves available, it's revealed to us. The download at any time can happen. The medicine light continuously comes through. I'm getting an image of a faucet, and you can control how fast or slow that beautiful light comes in and down through you. When it matters the most, to have it turned on or up. And this gorgeous pouring through you, we're going to place a one-way drain down into the earth so that any of the feelings and the emotions that have captured your attention, that they can gently go to that light, fold in. And we bow to each and every one of them as they're fostering a deeper connection for ourselves. And in breathing and filling up the heart, this month has been about not allowing for things to stick. Those heavy emotions or those old stories. Where is your attention when I ask the question, what have you gotten unstuck this week that has brought a greater connection, a greater feeling of worth or value for yourself? And what was the mode? What was the medicine? What was the action that you came to? Did you give it space and time? Did you detach and ask to let it go? Or are you still feeling it? And if so, let's bring your presence and focus there. And because healing happens in layers, I'm sure we all have something there to acknowledge. If you could, I'd like for you to bring your eyes and ears down to your navel. And because we're never doing this alone, invite your guides or those bright beings around you to bring a color, a word, or a feeling into this space. And the color that feels like you, or maybe it's purple and helpful, invite it to grow. And in the spirit of acknowledgement, what age showed up for you, or this stickiness or this heavy emotion, this dynamic started? 0 to 5, 5 to 10. Cancer is all about our first memories of tribe, our mothering of self, our habits, our roles. So that young age, we're going to wrap up in a healing light and say I love you to them. Thank you, baby boo-boo, for showing up. We're older now. We can get a hand on this and evolve something, bring some peace. So we asked that little boo, what is it that they were feeling? Maybe it's just a feeling in your body. Maybe you notice their eyes or an emotion. Whatever was too much feeling or overwhelm. Maybe you absorbed a lot from the environment around you or a person. But with all of this, almost like putting it like a bushel in a basket or sending it with force back to source. And the release of this, we just invite that youngster to be filled up with light and joy and to integrate and come home. So we collapse anywhere that young you gave authority to hold space in that way or to feel that way, and the decision that was made related to feeling that way. Any energies holding that in place also, bushel and basket, going to source. Now, the power center is the center for will and direction. So while the Cancer moon reminds us of easing of the heart, taking care of and respecting within family the boundaries needed for self, I want for you to imagine that there is this beautiful pool of water next to you. And the power center in the heart, really want to get in that pool. And anything that can automatically go or be dissolved, the water just absorbs it and takes it from you. And you allow yourself to breathe and get even quieter with self filling you up with that light, letting it surround you all around. And you notice that you're being called inward, in and down to the heart. And you take a couple of breaths there, and any feeling of another person, a being, an emotion, whatever you notice, you just invite it to dissolve into the water. And you notice that the palms of your feet are open, starting to become that color of the water as well, hands as well. And you notice in this nature's pool right next to you, there is a tree connected to the riverbank. And this tree looks so full of life. And you can see its roots exposed at the beach. And they're gold and shimmering. And these lines of light are drawing up the tree. And this message, this beauty, this beautiful connection it just arises magnificently. What's being shown to you and the tree shows you exactly where to go in your own body. And you breathe there. And you go slow, but you bring your breath and your eyes and your ears down to that space to listen. And you ask to go into the inner sanctum. And you also notice that this is uncharted territory. Your presence is what makes this area come alive, growing a deeper connection. Oftentimes in healing, we don't know automatically. It's our willingness to meet that frontier that furthers us in our purpose. And in going into that inner sanctum, is there a medicine light, a feeling, an elder that has a message? And you ask, what do I want? What do I need to know here? Or where do I want something What is it that's captured your attention, that has feelings attached? And just sit with those. And as you sit, they unfold. They turn into that download of light. And you ask your body and spirit to release any other pressure valves related to this. And it's brought you into the heart space to inquire or ask about a sticking point in relationship with one other person. This may have this similar flavor with more than one, but we're distilling down what does it actually represent. And we take that fear and we bring it love. We hug it, we hold it. We bring forgiveness in to dissolve it. And we gift it and set it free. And as you take a breath, I want you to invite your spirit and your body to expand to become the size that it needs, the size that it wants to be in any energy center. Is that energy center above or below the navel? And bring your eyes and ears there. And the gates of light or the gates of healing are open and come up through the body or down below, through the feet, all around. And when you're ready, breathe and bring your presence back into the heart. And take your time. So thankful and grateful to you, dear one. So thankful and grateful to the natural cycles of the moon. empty this out. To support us, to remind us that we can. And we ask our bodies if there's anywhere else that we need to lean into for sweet support. And if anyone outside of self pops into your mind, we send love to them, wrapping them in that medicine light, bright angel beings, a psychic cleanup crew, whatever they need, bringing blessings of love. And I want you to breathe into your hands again. Breathing into the left chest and arm, and then the right. You are the sovereign being in all of your energy centers and auric fields through all dimensions, ages, space, and time. We ask for any leaks, tears, cuts, rips, holes, or fractures to be filled up with a gold filament in your heart center, in your auric fields, in any other energy center that would bring you support. Any holes, portals open, shut, the numbers for the source codes for that deleted. And anywhere that you release something, filling you up with light, anywhere that something may have felt missed, or you missed something. Wrapping this up, honoring yourself, and flooding love to you, and placing this on the altar. And noticing this bright light, this pool again. Maybe the color of the water has changed. Or maybe the emotion is a little more playful or joyful. We invite you to receive one more gift, at least, one more download. What is the truth that you're allowing yourself? What is the truth coming through? Where would you normally have something stick to you, but you do things well, you have done things differently? Where have you brought in more abundance? Where have you brought in self-worth and self-respect? And anywhere that you were the one needing respect and someone was disrespectful, or you were the disrespecter, and you can use whatever word it is: blame, project. All of those relational roles that are part of an ego structure, we're gifting to this pool. If there is no one person that can be disrespected, then it doesn't stick. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please take your time, take your breaths, and I'll let you close this session when you're ready.